AWP, but hopefully they're all professional enough that they let that mindset reset as we do get underway with a pistol.
Again, we're going to see a decent amount of utility invested into the pistol round and then a very aggressive push, but the T's are actually mostly in second mid. It does mean that one player in the form of me who's absolutely screwed, and he's going to look to try and hunt down the second. The nade, I quite like that. Actually holds them back a little bit further in second mid. However, the T's have managed to trade a kill back, and now they're just going to look to all-out brawl the CT side. Now, Henny hasn't budged. He's still just waiting for somebody to try and cross, and eventually Moose will smoke, a couple of flashbangs. But it's still all on this man. The man on your screen at the moment. You can see Yuri. Oh, he's been baited! It actually worked, but Quesarado, he still hits the shot on the fadeaway. He's still standing. If he gets this kill on Calyx, it's all over. Ryan is so low on HP, and he's going to get the headshot as well. Quesarado, even caught out of position. He's looking for the clutch. He's not quite going to get it, but I think he might have just bought enough time. Perfect play from the Brazilian.
I had no health. Like, there was no way he was going to retake that. As
I've actually been able to wrap through the arch side. They're trying to almost swarm in onto art, which I wouldn't say is the best idea in the world. He's got his MP9, and he's looking to try and make as much cash as possible. Henny doing exactly the same. Plenty of cash made. Can they get the M4? Henny going to get there in time? That would.
You asked me my thoughts. I don't know about your thoughts on this map, in particular when it comes to these two teams. I feel like FURIA should have a lot of momentum off the last map. I mean, finishing 16-9 is not bad, even with the 11-4 first half.
Oh my god, here we go again. Art gonna get right up in the face, using those MP9s effectively. What a way to start the round. Still gonna be a couple of players here. Incendiary goes through, but so does Quesarado. He's waiting in the... I think anyone would be a fool to doubt them at this point.
Two players here to defend B. Oh, okay, nifty. Gets the first kill. Yuri gonna have a grenade. Gonna spray through the smoke just a little bit, but not really catching any damage at all. A comes in though, does a little bit of work here, but the Molotov's gonna stop any sort of rotate back in towards construction. They do have Henny with support with the AWP, but that smoke's gonna buy a little bit of time for Envy. I'll come down to Yuri, I feel like, unless Henny can hit an open shot, and Nifty's already able to get the first tap and 2 kills. Gonna have to try to hold in from Banana. Flashbang goes in. Yuri looking to push in, but I think he's been Molotov'd off, so he's been delayed even further. And at this rate, FURIA should just save it, but Yuri's gonna charge straight through to the fire. 20 health remaining, and they don't spot any players, so they're just gonna run away from this one. And Envy will take the round, even with the massacre that happened right off the bat at Banana.
BT's still gonna. This is better than the last one. I'm quite surprised that they let that one slip almost so easily with 2 players still on the B side when the push actually came in, but Vinny just getting absolutely wrecked. But even still, we're going to see this same challenge once again. Nice utility damage off the back of the HEs. Art, the one with the second ult this time. There's something...
Nade out of Envy. Assuming they were going to go for the peak. It did some decent damage, just unfortunately not enough to really deter them from going for any sort of fight. And Yuri as well, because they've given up so much ground, because they forced so many players to go towards Banana. More importantly, escape for free. They even still have Art in towards CT spawn, by the way. They're still stacking like 3 players over towards this B site. Yuri's going to push out yet again.
Yeah, both AWPs, in fact, trained in, ready for anybody to come out of the apartments. I would not like to be walking in to this crossfire. It seems impossible, and Henny is going to flashbang, looking like me who might be about to try and save some extra cash to hand over an AWP in the next round. Have enough to do so.
But I didn't want Twitch to be like, oh, how didn't you know we threw it there to count? Something like that. Push coming in. Art forced to back immediately. Look at the damage being done. Hits the shot on the cross as well. He's being rushed down. Quesarado will eventually be there in time to help him out. Well, I guess he's not in time, but in time to get the kills at least. Now Nifty the last alive. They're going to be able to rescue the op with bomb in towards CT spawn. Clean round. I mean, again, it's a shame Envy had to eco, but Quesarado will pick up the 4K. We'll pick up the op. And FURIA get called a baiter.
Well, that's probably because you are.
I am a master in some things, and I guess that is one of them.
Oh, Penny going to be alone on A in the initial portion of the round. Trying to set up the players on accounts, but this round they don't have too many grenades of their own. Mihu, he's probing. He's looking for something on A. There's now 2 players holding on, and well, there's one of them. And I do know from Twitter that Lucas is watching back at home cheering his brother on, and I'm sure that support is welcomed. 4 players here. Speaking of support, they are ready for this. The peak count's already going to be enough to leave them in trouble as Art and Yuri just clean them up. I think Yuri must have just clipped that last player.
4 kills. You look at Calix and you look at Mihu. Those were 2 of like kind of the big stars when it came to the last map and to get them as many rounds they had. I mean, obviously Ryan did quite a bit as well on that map and on Nuke. But they're the ones that are quiet, and Calix again, that one's not going to connect onto anyone. This is looking almost all too easy for Furia.
The flashbangs are perfect, and so is the transition from Yuri. Ryan alone. Okay, he does at least get 1 for his money. Extra challenging on Banana, and they actually won that initial battle. It was just a clutch afterwards from Nifty. Banana control seems to be a big part of the game plan for Furia. Make sure that they don't get anywhere near the B site. And because there hasn't been much pressure, we're even going to see some aggression on A, but that's going to be punished. Yuri still trying to push back forward. Alex actually running into his death, but Moose has caught him elsewhere. And now the A site's open. And this is the problem with those stacks. Is now it's open for business, in fact. Mihu quickly shutting down this round. And the remaining CT players, they do have the cash. If they really wanted to risk it, they could. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good start, at least for them to get another round going. Looks like Mihu does want to go for the pick here. Vinny just trying to punish the funds, punish that economy. And yeah, K-Stroud, I mean, they have the money, but I would imagine he's not really going to try to push in for this. Maybe just get a kill on a Mihu if he continues to be this aggressive. And Mihu's going to get the better of him, though, and I think that's an important kill just to get Mihu on the board, to get him square one where Furia are just dominating.
Question of whether the same mistakes will also be made. I think that's a bigger issue. Like, will Art peak as aggressively? Who knows? Well, maybe he will, just not in the same position. Calix already going to be tagged up. Ryan taking damage as well, and here goes Art once again. Pushing all the way down. They expect him to be there, but there's very little they can do. The thing is, the flashes that are thrown from Furia are what make things so awkward for Envy. Any of the battles that they take. Vinny. Gotta be careful, there's a man on the edge, and actually Moose will get that kill. However, Art, well, he seems to be all over the map at the moment. Back to his form of the T side of Mirage. Well, I think he's probably, as Seb, one of the most irritating players to play against, especially when he's performing well. He's going to catch another as they look to rotate away, and Yuri will put the final nail in the coffin. 7 to 2
kills, and if you look at who survived, 3 out of the 4 rounds, 4 players survived, and the 5th round, or the other round, was all 5 players surviving. So history proves things are going to go one way. Well, whoever's using the big green, that's a man of class. Culture.
An OG, you could say. Well,
you might say.
Gonna have Yuri aggressive once again, and now they've spotted the players coming in through short. The problem is there's no split anymore. They're all coming in from the same angle, and Yuri can get a fadeaway shot. Eventually he's going to be left blind. That might have even been a team flash, but no one got the assist. Ryan trying to spin around and kill off everybody. He's going to go back in with a Glock, and he will find that kill. He needs to ace this. Fortunately, that smoke is now faded. He's going to be left in the open again. A flashbang thrown out to leave him blind. Just seconds left. He needs to kill. He's going to round the corner, and he's so damn close. Jason, 4 kills. It also means that, well, the other players on Envy basically were just along for the ride.
I can just hear him in comments saying, guys, I can't do this myself. Look how aggressive now they're being in middle. Here's going to push up. He knows they're up against pretty much what was supposed to be an eco. It's actually a force up with the AKs, and it's just not working out at all. Art pushes up, he gets kills as well. I don't even know. Like, this is so unfortunate. This is a round they forced up in, and it's just not working out. They're gonna be to go.
The looks of it, it's now 14-13. But I think Liquid are just about to get their 15th round on the board, so... Will it make a difference when it comes to the round, however?
I'd be a little bit scared, realizing, wait a minute. How did I just get to CT spawn, not spawn a single player? There you go. It's going to be Henny, though, to take the fight. He's going to fall. Art will trade one back. Nifty, though, he's going to be there yet again. He does have the op and finally gets the kill in this round. But Art's still alive. He's got the AUG. Unfortunately, he's going to be flashed up and he's going to be dropped. And Envy will make their way towards the A site. This has been a relatively most successful site for them. They do win this round. That would be 2 rounds I think they're able to get off of it, or at least too close. I think Nifty's had enough. That's a second kill.
Seeing that from Case Rider's point of view is quite funny. Just a little peek. Definitely made more of a difference on the first map. His team were solid in the second.
They argue it though, because he was the same way on Inferno when they had 11-4 half, and he came out of the half with 2 kills. Like, sorry, Mirage. Yes, it's getting late. It's like 3 a.m. for you. I can see what time it is. But yeah, I mean, they still won so heavily. This time getting caught on the aggression. Furia, the only one to push up. Does pay the ultimate price. Needs to come through and do some. Well, no, not really do any damage. Art, are they expected to be behind Car like this, though? Because the smoke's covering him off for now. Couch is being spammed down. Now he's going to peek and gets a first kill. And he gets away with it.
Can't imagine what it's like playing against him. It must be so annoying because he gets away with so much. And just hiding for the smoke to fade and then just pounces at the perfect moment. Quesorado, they have struggled to clear this man and they'll struggle to do it again. Every single time. They haven't managed to get a streak. Each one they've won has come back with Furia, and it always seems to be as dominant. And again, they're going to try this again. A push down middle. A couple of bullets that were taken by Art are enough for him to fall back. However, Vinny, we talk about how, oh, they're waiting for the buy. They need to do something here.
Like, where do you even go? They're pushing mid. They get aggressive on Banana. I feel like you have none of the map to use. Yuri, those would be a surprise, but not going to be caught off guard. He's going to fall to Mihu, gets a nice deke shot. And they also get another kill with the Tech 9, so they have opened up the A site. Look at Art. We talked about how annoying it is to play against him. He pushes up short. Eventually will fall, though, but who would have expected him to do just that, considering he lost out on 2 players? But it's bought a little bit of time. The rotations will be there. Either way, the bomb will be planted.
Vinny and Quesorado. As I said, Quesorado has been phenomenal so far. Vinny, it's the timing right. Put it back into a 2 versus 2. Hop onto Ryan. Ability going to be thrown over just to try and create a bit of a smoke wall into the site. It's going to be the AWP and it misses his shot. This is Vinny's time to shine! He's been quiet in this game so far. Give him the defuse, man. Come on. He walks into the site and kills off everybody. And Quesorado says...
Steal all the diffuses. 11-3, though, and Envy going to be able to force back fully into this, but it's been such a one-sided affair. They must have an unmovable defense when they swap sides to be able to come back from this scoreline. Nifty, though, looks like he's had enough at B. Mihu as well, starting to come online. Up to 8 kills. Nifty gets himself another, and Art's been pushed up middle. What? Who the hell does that? Who pushes a mid like that?
I love watching him play so much. I would never, ever want to play against anyone like him, but I do enjoy watching it because I imagine he has made more people than anyone else punch their desk. Like, we're going to hear about a lot of IKEA deliveries going to the Team Envy house.
That just reminds me. We've got gaming chairs. We got like gaming headphones and keyboards and mice. Where's the gaming desks at?
There are desks that like the adjustable ones that a lot of the players like using.
Huh.
Well, let's see if this will be a clutch, Jason. We've had a fair few. Henny. Oh, that was short. It's looking like Furia are ready and set to try and finish this one. A pistol needed, I think that's certain. as Envy tried to survive in this series. They definitely have put up a good fight. There's no doubt about that. Now, pushing into what is a stacked sandbag. Bit of a surprise. The flashbang's actually pretty good. Henny is still going to start things off, but the trades are coming back thick and fast. He's eventually just going to have to dance his way out, but he's going to succeed, Jason. He finds himself a headshot, which is surprising to say the least. But now all on to Quesarado.
FURIA. And we're seeing the investment. They got the scout. They got some pistols bought up as well. I think Yuri, I was going to say, was the only one who didn't buy up, but he does go for the deagle and the armor. And they got utility to work. Oh my God, Henny, no.
I don't know. It just has the most incredible reaction times you're ever going to see. Push up onto Banana. Calyx just going to smoke things off. He's on 3 kills. This is not the Calyx we've seen over the previous couple of maps. He's at least going to make it a 4 and 5. Looking for the step up. He does have Nifty to support as well, as the spam through the smoke will do some damage. Quick flank as well. Coming up from Mihu. They're going to have the T's surrounded. With only a pistol and a scout, it's going to be a pretty tough hold.
Quesarado gets the dink and the kill. So a little bit more potential, but Art's going to fall to Nifty, who's again, he's had enough. I feel like Nifty has these rounds where you can just tell he's just done with this crap. He's just done with losing rounds. He just wants to take it into his own hands, and some great shots out of him. Gets some 3 kills and gets Envy the round fear.
The only worry is, and that's always the worry with them, is that if they
rotate, potentially going to be there for Nifty, but they're going to run through the Molotov. They're not going to expect this on the other side, but the boost up's going to work out for him so far. Michu going to get able to get 2 kills, but Henny quickly shutting that down again. Well, we talked about a bomb plant. Looks like it's going to happen yet again.
Oh.
Not exactly where they wanted it.
Yeah, and that's actually could be an issue. Because if Henny's the one in any sort of clutch situation here, they're in a bit of trouble. Because his position is not very valuable. He needs to try and cross over. Because the whole point is that that bomb plant was meant to be open for him. So that if things do go a little bit wrong, he's able to get back into the site. Instead, it's going to be the challenge coming around. It's Yuri ready to get one. Quesarado with another. And Ryan will see you later. He's going to run away. And it's kind of what I said. It's the sort of rounds that, yeah, if it had gone wrong, it would have punished FURIA, but they just don't seem to get punished. They managed to make these rounds work with minimal investment. Not a full buy by any stretch of the imagination.
Could have gone bad, but they're gonna get the force up win from the last round. On the other side for Envy, well, they're gonna kind of buy some weapons. I kind of find it hard to say that with Moss for Ryan and the head armor saved from the last round. On the other side, we do have what, deagle, 2 deagles, 1 deagle, 1 CZ. I was just hoping he's gonna kill another deagler so I could have said 0. Could have it to the best Sesame Street impression. But this is just a slaughter now. Kind of what you're gonna expect though, with just the pistols invested for Envy, but would have been nice to see them make it a little bit more costly.
It's just that most teams, or at least a lot of other teams, wouldn't be able to win a round like that. That's something that they just seem to be able to do. And now, well, I'm liking the nades. Fair amount invested into utility for the CT side. They're going to try and do some damage with them. Maybe once they actually know that somebody's taken a challenge on Banana. Right now, though, expecting more of the same. Think actually going to be coming in, and a lot of damage done in the end from those grenades. Going to leave players very low indeed. Unfortunately, they need to actually kill some of these players. Good opportunity for Mihu. Any headshot will do, or even a chest shot.
He'll go straight past it, and then we're gonna see, you know, FURIA potentially take this B set. I think Envy need to start to put a stop to this right now. They need to prevent that 15th round, because then FURIA can almost just force every round thereafter. Molotov already doing some decent damage. They have gained the control, but they're not going to put anyone down there, though. Look at this push coming in from Ryan. Moose setting him up with a nice flashbang, and he escapes with only 6 points of damage taken.
Yeah, I think these are the sort of risks they might actually have to take.
They're going to bite on this, though. You still see Mihu still towards the B side. I think even the 2 players towards Ace are going to ramp in towards CT. It comes down to Nifty to hit the shots to prevent them from crossing. I believe he actually missed the first, but going to hit the second. The B push has been halted, however, though, with the smoke being thrown down. Now it comes down Well, it would have come down to Art. He needed that kill on Amiku to open up the B site. Yuri's going to peek around the side. He gets the kill, and don't tell me he gets Palace as well. And somehow he finishes that off. Now in a 1-on-2. Bomb going down. One player from Banana, one from CT spawn, and 2 kills separating Yuri from getting Furia on match point.
Doubt this, man. It's something I've learned throughout this series, but shouldn't be possible. 2 players, both a lot healthier than him. No kits, however. One thing that could make it interesting, I do wonder if there's one down on the site. He's going to hear the bomb get tapped as he does make his rotation, and it is just going to have to be that full 10-second defusal. He's waiting for the peak to come in, and he is going to drop the player. That's enough. He's so good in those scenarios, Jason. I don't know how he does it. If they had a kit, they win. If they look for him, they probably win.
And they've got just scraps. They got an M4, they got an AWP, an UMP, a FAMAS, or 2 FAMAS. FAMI? God damn it. You really need to figure that out. Easier way to say. But Envy, you're on the brink of a loss here. Furia looking to just barrel through this match. It was a close nuke. 69 Mirage. And now potentially the final round of Inferno here.
Already the control is going to be taken from Art. We've seen him do a lot when it comes to aggressive plays. Look how successful he's been. He's 26-13. K Serado's 21-8. I don't think that's where that Molotov was meant to go at all. In fact, Yuri's actually going to get a TK. A little bit unlucky there. He got tagged by the AWP seconds later, but that AWP is now gone. Molotov's going to go down to slow the T's at least. Really do too good a job. Nade even going to be going through. Whole force is here. The CT side have completely rotated. They've gone all in. Nihu first on the scene, spamming through, but he gets taken out by Yuri. Tried to be the hero instead, has handed things away. Spam coming through. It's Vinny to close. All 3 kills. And Jason, that is us done for tonight. Furia are going to get all the points, take the victory.